Hello everyone, we're back again here. Week 6 power rankings. Quite an interesting week, lots of developments. We got a lot of shifts in the old power rankings at the top and at the bottom. Here we see big news, a drop. Our new bottom squad, Jackson here with a loss against Luke, which is Luke's first win, so he gets the bump, as well as Jackson's team just really being pretty bad. You're still missing a couple people to injury, specifically Paulo, but even with that, the team's been pretty rough. Ant coming back has been a huge help. He's been balling out, averaging 56.4. DeAndre Ayton looking like dominating 49.3. Some of your worst performers though, LaMelo Ball playing like under 30 minutes a game this week, and Benedict Mathurin on a Pacers squad that needs scoring, bro, is only scoring. So he's doing that, but legit nothing else. No assists, no rebounds, no steals, no blocks. So that's how you get to 29. Our 9th position, for the first time ever out of 10th place with his first dub, we have Luke. Very much benefiting off of our trade a couple weeks ago with your top two performers, Jalen Johnson and Austin Reeves, balling out. Jalen Johnson looks like the next coming of Jesus, I guess. He's putting up insane numbers, running the offense, averaging triple doubles like left and right, while getting steals and blocks. He's been incredible. Austin Reeves putting up huge performances next to Luka. You also had some big performances from Vooch and some other guys you picked up, like Vince Williams and someone else, I don't remember. But on the other side, your injury-prone guys are injury-prone, and they are kind of struggling when they are playing. You got Mr. Weak Knees, Joel Embiid, putting up only 33 this week. I think that was only in one game, too. And Zion, I think, was out 2 games, or maybe just one, but only put up 39.4 this week. They're both just kind of struggling to find their role when they play, and Joel Embiid especially is playing very few minutes, so it's holding your team back. But luckily, your Big Johnson and Austin Reeves are balling. Though we'll have to see how that works when LeBron starts coming back and Trae Young. So, but for now, you up 1, you got a dub. You're playing me this week, so I hope you lose. Number 8 here, staying where you're at. We have a couple of those. We got Can't Stop Sengooning. Colby. Sengun, not a great week for him this last week. He'll be fine. I think he just put up another triple-double, just insane. But J-Dub, first week back, putting up 45.3, huge game. Also, I just noticed I don't have J-Dub up here. Just imagine that Sengun is J-Dub. But he put up 45.3. Fit seamlessly in the best team ever. Who would have thought? The second best player comes back. He's going to ball, do everything. And then you got Spida Mitchell. He's a beast. That team lacks scoring so bad, and he is a baller, taking the point guard duties a lot of the time from Garland, who's been out. But your other side, John Collins, sucks. That whole team sucks, and he's barely starting on a really bad Clippers team. He's been losing his starting job to rookies or second-year guys that were like undrafted or some shit. And then you got Jared Allen. Yikes. He's been really bad the past couple weeks. He's had a couple good games here and there, but holy. So here you are at 8 with another L. Our bottom 3 are all 1 and 5 here. Then we get into some good teams that aren't just losing to everyone. We got Ryan, our lowest 4 and 2 team, which we have a few of, for the sole reason of your total points for the entire season being just pretty low. I think you have the lowest total points out of all of the top 7 teams. But you're still getting dubs, still pulling them out, thanks to Luka Doncic and this week Josh Hart, who have been really quite quiet the past couple of weeks, but he's moved back into the starting lineup and grabbing boards and assists and doing what Josh Hart does. And when Josh Hart does Josh Hart things, he puts up 58.8. But on the other side, Norman Powell took a big step back this week with Tyler Hero coming back and Bam coming back and everyone just getting healthy. Took a huge scoring dip, and Tobias Harris as well with a bunch of returns from injuries. Both putting up about 30, but you'll take that when you have big performers like that. Next, we got me, again, staying in the same position. I was the top scorer this week, but that's also because I had insane efficiency. I got the dub versus Simon thanks to Mr. Gritty. Consistently my top performer, especially when I trade away Jalen Johnson and Austin Reeves. But now I got AD back, and Mark Williams had like a 65 for me, so I'll take that. Alex Sarr, who's been injured a couple, I think one game last week, a couple this week, he put up 55.5. When he plays, he's just insane. On the other side, holy crap, do I got some stinkers. Key Sharp, George, Mr. Fro, and Shaden Sharp. Yikes. Bad weeks. They've both been fine, so I'm expecting a bounce back. But I'd take a dub. If my team was more consistent, I'd maybe move up. But for now, 3 and 3. Here I sit at 6. Right above me, Simon, who just took an L, moving down one spot. Your top players are really, really strong with Maxey, Giannis, and you got one other guy. I forget who it is. But you have big scores, but then you kind of take a dip at the bottom. You had recently big performers, Jaime Jaquez and Andrew Nembhard, take step backs. Nembhard's efficiency is lacking, and not grabbing boards or defense like last year. I guess he wasn't grabbing boards last year, but not boards, and then no defense as compared to last year. And then Jaime Jaquez, with everyone back, his minutes have plummeted. His efficiency is plummeted, 25.3 this week. Yeah. All right. Also, 2 guys from my team. Thank you for taking them. But that was a while ago. You got a lot of great games. I'm sure they will both bounce back, especially Nembhard in his starting role. You drop here with a louse. Number 4, going above you, Syndrome Accusation Squad. Elijah has really quite an interesting team. He does happen to score a lot, but still has 2 losses. He could definitely be in the top 3, but the top 3 is just so sturdy right now. It would really take a fall off for him to get up in there, but I'm sure you will. It'll just happen, sometime. Especially with your 2 guys, Scotty Barnes and Cade. You also had another guy averaging over 50 that we'll get to. They're both really good leaders of the team, get a bunch of everything, well-rounded players. Your worst performers, Naz Reid. He'll be fine. He's back up big for the Timberwolves. He scores and rebounds. It's useful. And your other guy, Cedric Coward, the chicken. He's coming off the bench, not shooting well anymore, not grabbing rebounds or assists very well, and getting no defensive stats. I don't think he got a single defensive stat, maybe like one steal all of last week. So he's been pretty hard on the fall off. He's here at 22.1. Yeah, but your team is overall just really good, minus those two guys. But we get into our big three. Mitchell with our lowest record at the top three. You're still without Wembanyama, which is, and some other injured player, and you had 2 zeros in your lineup this week. Just remember to change your lineup. You'll be fine. You could get a couple more dubs. Your team is insane. Denny Avdia is an all-star this year, no question. Putting up 59-7 and, or no, 62-3, and he had like an 85-point performance this week. We have the Beard putting up 59.7, leading the sad Clippers team. When Wembanyama comes back, you're going to have a 3-headed threat like no one else in the league. And you are as well missing another top player. Your team's insane. You also have Pascal Siakam. Yeah, yikes. This team is probably one of the top 2 best, but the record has not shown that so far. On the other side, MPJ, really rough week, 20.5. I think he missed a game as well. Or maybe he only played one game. I don't remember. But Nick Claxton as well, really bad. Thank you for taking him. But he's been really good, so I wouldn't even worry. He's been averaging like, 45 something. And he just looks so cute. What a model. Though the hair's questionable. Either way, here you are at number 3. Passed up by the Coop. Our best record in the league right now with unbelievable team. Probably a dark horse to be the best team. You know, obviously you got Mitchell with Victor Wembanyama and whoever it is with Jokic. Carter with Jokic. But your team is so well-rounded. Jaylen Brown has been looking like Jesus. The Celtics have been winning, and he is the main reason why. You also have Cooper Flagg stepping up, and Shai Gilgeous obviously is putting up insane numbers. But we're going to get to a couple of your other guys. I think you have 3 other guys averaging over 50, which is insane to have 5 people averaging 50. But, wow, son. You're going to be the guy to take down as long as you just keep winning. On the other side, McDaniels and Edgecombe both fallen back from their huge performances earlier this year with a lot of people coming back. But no need to worry. They'll be fine. They're going to do that. Number 1, still, you lost, but it doesn't matter. You just put in some zeros, I think, this week or something. And Jokic had a pretty rough week, honestly. Like, for Jokic standards, he still put up 62-4. And Durant came back and put up a 58 in his one game, and now he's back. He's going to be cooking. Your other higher picks, though, that kind of are looking really bad. Anthony Simons with 17-5 coming off the bench. All he does is score, and he's struggling doing that. And Asar Thompson can't do anything right now, really. He gets some defense and some rebounds, but holy, he's dropped like less than 10, I think, multiple times this week. But not to where you have Jokic. Other big performances. Yes, here are our top. All 3 of our top other guys are all from, who is it? Aaron's team? Yeah. So this is why you're number 2, because besides your 2 guys averaging like 60, you have a 54-7, a 52-9, and a 52-5. from all, I doubt Keegan Murray will stay there, but an insane first week back for him. De'Aaron Fox and Evan Mobley, I could see averaging 50 still. They're insane. A starting point guard and a starting center are gonna put up numbers like that. And Lord, your team is good. Not even to mention Cooper Flagg, who's averaging like 47 as well, or 45. We had Keita on Simon's team, who you didn't get lock in any games from, but he averaged 52. We got Saddiq Bey, 51.2 on a Pelicans team that lacks anyone. So he stepped up, grabbing double-doubles left and right. We got Mark Williams putting up 48 this week with a 65 performance. He's good. I really would love to trade him because I have too many centers. Anyone want a good center? I'll take a trade, but I'm also not trading him for nothing because he's still putting up 48. So we got CJ McCollum and Reed Shepherd, also huge bounce backs from the beginning of the year, now averaging upper 40s. Reed Shepherd starting too, and McCollum doing a lot of scoring with no guards on that team, like Trey Johnson and Bob Carrington both suck. So he's doing everything, putting up big numbers, balling out. Our go to the week. We have Lukey Tukey. Shouldn't called him Lukey Turkey because it was Thanksgiving. Haha. First MVP this week. Go to the week. First one for the Don, who's been insane this year. He's been like number 2 or 3 every week, but has just lost to Jokic because Jokic. And so he's here because Jokic had a bad week and he had a great week. So shout out to whoever has him. I don't remember who. Week 6 complete. Don't forget your IR spots. Some of you guys holding on to injured players, put them in the IR spot. Go pick up Jalen Tyson or whoever. Don't forget to sub in your players because some of you guys have zeros in your lineup that you locked in. Not good. And any other suggestions for the ranking? Feel free to message me. We're having a good time here. It was a fun week. Active on the trades. I like it all. Also active on the free agency market. A lot of you guys have picked up really solid players from free agency. I love to see it. You guys have stopped holding on to horrible players, and shout out Bobby Portis. And you have picked up good players. We love to see it. And good luck and have fun for week 7. I hope you all have no injuries, especially Jackson. Please come back, Paulo. We love to see him ball. And yeah, you guys are doing great. We're all doing great. It's been a fun year so far. Hopefully some of our 1-5 guys can get some dubs. Hopefully they can take down some of our 4-2 guys, because that's about all we have in the league. Also, shout out to Aaron. You have a 3-game win streak, as well as I do, after starting the 0-3. So we're feeling hot. You, Aaron, and I. Let's see if we can stop them, or don't stop me. I want to do good. Yes. Bye-bye.